Hi friends! I wanted to do a video where I'm working on my learning skills and also playing a bit. So I managed to get some sand, and I don't know, let's see, you can see there's like mounds of sand here, and if I go like this you can see it move. You see the sand moves? And you can see that I made lines in the sand. Let me show you. I made lines in the sand. And there's a lot of things that you can do with sand. Now the sand that I have here is sand that I bought at the store. If you have sand near your house, you can play with sand. But also they sell sand at a lot of places like craft stores and also at home improvement stores. So you can find sand there, or if there's sand near where you live, you can use that sand. Now, the sand, it looks like a bunch of piles here, but I actually hid some stuff under the sand. And I wanted to uncover the stuff with you and see if you can guess what I hid under the sand. Now there are some ways that you can move sand. One way is with your finger, like I was showing you. You can move sand with your finger. A way that I really like to move sand is I like to use paintbrushes. I have here a small paintbrush and a big paintbrush. And if you look carefully, you can see this one has a lot of bristles. Watch, a lot of bristles. So many bristles, so many bristles. And this small paintbrush has a little bit, only a little bit of bristles, a little bit. If I was painting, I would use the small paintbrush to make a thin line, and I would use the big paintbrush to make a big line. And another way that I like to move sand is either with a shovel, or here I have a spatula. Make sure that you don't grab a spatula from the kitchen. Ask your family if they have a spatula that they don't use anymore, or a toy spatula like I have here, a toy spatula. So these are some ways that I like to move sand. And here I'm gonna make this flat again, and I can show you how the thin brush makes a thin line. Here, let me bring you closer. So the thin brush makes a thin line. See how thin that line is? Here, I'll show you. That's a thin line, a thin line. And now I will use the big brush to make a thick line, a thick line. Here we go. See, and you can see how big that line is. And we'll play some more with that later. There's a big line and a small line, a thin line and a thick line. Now, the items that I have hidden under the sand, I am going to uncover part of the items and see if you can guess what I have under the sand. Okay, now the hard part is remembering where I put everything. I remember what I put under the sand, but I don't remember where I put it. So I'm gonna be thinking just about as hard as you are right now. Okay, so here I go. I'm gonna uncover a little bit here. Okay, so right away you have one clue as to what I have. Do you see? What color is that? That's orange. It is orange. And we can only see a part of it right here. It's orange. Okay, I'm going to uncover some more. Okay, let me lift up the camera. Can you see? I think I uncovered an eye. There's an eye there. Okay, here I go. I'm going to do the rest of it. And see, some of you might have already guessed what I have under there. So I'll uncover the rest of it. And there I'm getting rid of all of the sand. I am brushing off the sand. And now I think I will pick it up and show you. Here I go. I'm going to pick it up and show you. Did you guess that I had an orange toy fish in the sand? This is a toy fish. Look, it's a toy fish. And I had it hidden in the sand. I had it hidden in the sand. Okay, let's try the next thing I have hidden. Let's see, what else do I have hidden? I am going to go over here right now. And you can already see part of it is peeking out. Wait, let's see here. Part of it's peeking out. Do you see that? And do you see that? Can you tell me what color those are? That part and that part, what color? It's green. It's green. Okay, let's try to uncover it. I'm going to use this small brush for this one. Okay, I'm going to uncover it. Here I go. It's moving around a little bit. This does not seem as big as the fish. Let's see. It looks like I found some feet, and it looks like here is a head. Do you see that? There's some feet and a head. And now I'm going to pick it up and see if you can tell me what it is. Do you know what this is? These are a lot of fun to play with in the sand. It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur, and it has 4 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has a head, and it has a tail. And this is my toy dinosaur. Okay, let me try one more and see if you can guess what I hid in the sand. Let's see here. I think I will try. I'll try over here, and I am going to use the spatula this time, the toy spatula. So here I'm just going to move like this, very gently. And I'm moving the sand all the way over there, all the way over there, all the way over there. Here I go. And this is taking me forever to get to because it's very flat. But I see here that I've uncovered part of it. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see something under the sand? Can you see that color? What color do you think that is? It's still a little dark. Let me go like this a little bit, maybe the brush. That's the color blue. I'm going to brush some more. And I remember I hid a shape. Do you see that I'm uncovering a shape? I'm uncovering a shape. Look. I almost got all the sand off. And I'm going to pick it up and show you. I'm going to pick it up and show you. Uh-oh. Oh. And do you see that? Do you know what shape this is? It's the color blue, and what shape is it? It's a circle. It's a circle. So I hid a blue circle under the sand, and you can kind of see that the sand has a blue shape in it now. I mean, not a blue shape, a circle shape in it now. You see the circle? I'm going to use my brush to help make it look more like a circle. Look, it's a circle in the sand. Circle in the sand. I wonder if I can make other shapes in the sand. How about over here? I'm going to use my spatula again over here, and I'm going to push some of the sand that way and some of the sand this way and see, could I make a square in the sand? Let's see if I can make a square. The sand falls in. Oh, this isn't as easy as I thought it would be. That is not an easy square to make. But it's a good try. The sand falls in. It's always good to try, even if you can't quite make it. And it can be a lot of fun trying. Almost like a square. Almost. Let me try something else. Maybe I can do it a different way. Here, I'm going to put the sand back. And I'm going to make the sand flat. Flat sand. Flat sand. And instead of trying to get rid of all the sand, let me see if I can make a square by just drawing it in the sand. I'm going to try to draw the square in the sand. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Okay, here we go. One line, and then a line this way, and a line this way, and a line this way, and there, I kind of drew a square in the sand. There's a lot of sand over here that just seems to want to fall in. Let me try to get rid of the sand. Wait a minute. I forgot I had something else hidden under the sand. Should we go find that something else? Let's go find that something else. Do you see right there? There's something else. I forgot that I hid that in the sand. Okay. I forgot what I hid. Let me check. Okay, first I'm going to tap on it. Let me try something harder. Here we go. Did you hear that? It sounds, does that sound soft or hard? Let's try. That sounds hard. See how it makes that sound? And the more I tap on it, the more the sand goes away. Here we go, let me tap again. I tapped on it so hard that it moved. I'm going to use my brush to get rid of the rest of the sand. Oh, I remember what I hid. Can you tell me what I hid? I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick it up to show you. And you tell me what it is. What did I hide? I hid a rock. I hid a rock in the sand. I forgot about that. And it's true, rocks are hard. And that's the reason why the rock makes that noise. The rock makes that noise because it's hard. Okay, now that we've got the rock out, let me see if I can make the sand flatter, and then we'll finally see if I can make a square in the sand. Okay, here we go. All right, making the sand very flat. Flat sand, flat sand, flat sand. Look, I picked up some sand on my spatula. There's some sand on my spatula. I'm gonna let it pour over here. There we go. All right, now that I have flat sand, let's see if I can make a square in the sand. Here I go. I'm gonna use the end of my paintbrush, and I'm gonna go one line that way, one line that way, one line that way, and one line that way. And I think I finally did it. I finally was able to make a square in the sand. Do you see that square? I made a square in the sand. So I have a square over here, and I have a circle over here. Wow, I can make a lot of shapes in the sand, and I can do it in different ways. And it was a lot of fun trying to make it in the sand, even though sometimes it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. I just kept on trying and playing until I got it. This was a lot of fun. And I'm glad that you were here to help me. It was fun seeing you today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.